All right, so let's go over this workout today. We're going to start with strength. The strength is 30 seconds of wall sit hold. Do you guys have a wall that you can use for the wall sits? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to show that to you guys without a wall because I don't have a wall available. Then we're doing Valslide leg curls. Do you have either paper towel, regular towel, paper plate, or something that'll slide on your floor?
Probably can figure that out.
Something, it's not going to work well if you have a carpet or an area rug. In that case, you're gonna do a single leg glute bridge. And then the last two movements are Plyo Bulgarian split squats. So you just need an elevated surface. Hey, Johnny, like a chair or a couch to elevate your back foot. And that is jumping split squats. And then if you don't have that, you're just gonna do regular rear foot elevated split squats or even a goblet squat. And then the conditioning is AMRAP in 18 minutes, 20 single arm thrusters, that's 10 and 10, 20 half burpees, 20 Russian twists, 60 double unders or bunny hops. But I think the bunny hops are way harder than the single unders, double unders, or will take longer. So maybe you can do Russian swings if you can't jump around, or even single unders. Anyway, we'll go over that before we start. So for now, let's get in a quadruped position to start to warm up our shoulders first, and then we'll go down to our hips. So quadruped position, and all you're doing are making scapular circles around your rib cage, right? You're gonna do 10 one direction and then 10 the other direction. Try not to move your head or your spine when you're doing this movement and just focus on scapular movement. One direction is going to be somewhat harder than the other, but try to focus on all directions: retraction, depression of the shoulder blade, protraction, and elevation. During this movement, try not to bend your elbows as well. And then once you've done 10 and 10, you're going to sit back on your heels and meet me here. So I know you're done. All right, so we're going to do a shoulder car now that we've done scapular movement. You're going to post two hands on the floor while you're sitting back on your heels. You're going to raise one arm and then start to go into internal rotation. So the movement is coming from my shoulder joint. I'm going to bring it all the way around into full internal rotation. Then I'm going to bring my arm back, start to open up that shoulder, and then back down. So you're going to do 6 very focused shoulder cars. Try to squeeze out both the internal rotation as you bring your arm back, and then the external rotation as you bring your arm above your head again. And then, Cody, I don't know if your mic is off, but if it's not, turn your mic off. Try not to bring your torso along with this movement, but get isolation just in that shoulder joint. All right, so let's come into a downward dog. We're going to do some judo push-ups. So hips nice and high. You're going to dive bomb your chest to the floor, come it up into an upward dog, and then shoot your hips back, trying to get your chest through your arms at the top of that movement.
How many?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing 10. Did I not say that? All right. Once you've done 10, we're gonna lie on the ground, face down. One arm in push-up position and one arm perpendicular or slightly higher. And we're gonna just push our chest away from the floor and then back down. Let's do 8 per side. As you warm up, try to get a deeper stretch. So increase the range so that your torso is facing that wall. Sorry about earlier. I think the video was highlighted on Cody's screen, so I was trying to get it back to my screen. All right, so once you're done with those, we're gonna do some prone Ys. So we're gonna start with our face down in a hollow body position with our arms in a Y position above our heads. And all I'm gonna do, palms face down, by the way, all I'm gonna do is raise my chest and raise my arms off the floor. My chin is tucked so that your head is in a good neutral position. And you're gonna do 12 of these, and you're gonna squeeze at the top. So pause slightly at the top of that movement, squeeze your shoulder blades together before you come back down. Try to keep your arms straight during this movement. Soft elbows, but try to keep your arms straight. Once you've done 12, let's start to come back up into a quadruped position. And now we're going to warm up our hips. So if you guys can't see me, just let me know. You're going to bring your knee up to your elbow without trying not to move your spine along with this movement. Then you're going to bring your knee out. And now from that position, you're going to internally rotate your hip. So your heel starts to come up towards the ceiling as you bring that leg around and then down. You're going to reverse that movement by kicking back and now off to the side again. And now your heel starts to turn back down as you bring your knee to the front and down. So let's get 5 focused hip cars. If you guys have been sitting around all day, this is really good to do a few times a day. And it's worth it to do just a few really focused ones than a lot of like very loose bad ones. Once you're done, you're going to stay in that position because we're going to come into a tall plank for the next warm up. All right, so we're going to start in a tall plank position. You're going to bring your knee to the opposite elbow now. And then you're going to shift your weight back, hips come back nice and high. Your hips open and that leg is pointing towards the other side. So here it is again, knee to opposite elbow. And then you're gonna rotate that leg towards the opposite direction. Chest comes through your arms. Let's do 8 per side. Really focus on opening up that hip and getting your chest through your arms in the top of the position. Once you've done all your reps, you're going to meet me in a half tactical frog position. So I'm going to do it from 3/4 view. I'm on my knee on one leg, and then the other leg is off to the side, and it's fairly straight. All we're going to do is sit back into our heels. So you get a stretch on your inside leg. You can either be on your toes on that back leg or foot flat on the floor. Either one works. But in any case, you're going to do 10 per side, nice and easy. I'm going to walk around because I think I can do demo of wall sit. Okay, you guys, we're going to go over the wall sit. So you're going to find an available wall, and you're going to start from standing. So I'm going to lean as much of my back as possible on the wall. My feet are about 1.5 feet away from the wall. And now I'm going to start to slide and also move my feet as needed. My feet are about somewhere between hip width and shoulder width apart, but I want you guys to slide down until your legs are at 90 degrees. So you're going to need to push into the floor to feel that, and at the same time push your back into the wall. In all likelihood, you're going to feel that mostly in your quads and a little bit in your glutes. So let's practice that now. If you have a wall you have access to, let's all go to our walls and start from sliding, and then just slide your hips down on the wall until your legs are at 90 degrees. Press into the floor with your heels and plaster your upper back on the wall. Your hands can either be at your knees or at your hips or even behind your head for the duration of this exercise. The way you're going to come out of that is you're going to push your heels into the floor and slide back up. So let's do that now. All right, so let's go over the Valslide leg curls. Johnny, you have carpet. You can do single leg glute bridges. So Lena and Cody, you're going to get whatever tool you have for the slides. And I'm just gonna change this camera angle. Yeah, you can use a towel or paper towels or paper plates. So hands down on the floor, palms facing down to support you. You're going to start with your heels close to your hips. And from here, you're going to raise your hips up to the sky. and then slide your feet out slowly, creating tension. And notice how my hips don't rest on the floor. I'm gonna slide my heels back, hips nice and high, and you should feel it on your hamstrings like I just did when I cramped because I didn't warm up with you guys. All right, so let's try that. Johnny, you're going to do glute bridges, tucking your hips under, but you're going to do single leg glute bridges. So I'm gonna raise one leg off the floor, hips nice and high, and tuck my hips under. Yeah. Lena, I can't really see you, but even as your legs come out straight, you want to try to maintain that high hip. And then squeeze your hamstrings to drive your hips back up in that finished position. How's that, Cody? How's that, Lena? Okay. All right, Johnny. You're gonna have to look at me from the front view as we go over the split squats. Has everybody done a Bulgarian split squat in the past? Yes? Okay, good. All right, so you can look at me from the front. So a split squat is rear foot elevated. All you're gonna do usually is touch your knee down and drive off this heel to stand up. So for the plyo version, I don't want you guys to start from the bottom with your knee touching the floor. You're just gonna bring it to a reasonable depth where you're in full tension. So remember, you have to be in tension, load up that hip, and drive up into your jump. All right, so let's do, wherever you're doing your plyo split squats, let's do 5 per side. All right, so I'm gonna go over the conditioning quickly as well. What are you guys using for your dumbbells? Cody, you have only that kettlebell, right? So I would do front squats. Try or lessen the amount for the single arm thrusters. All right, so let's warm up our thrusters for now so we can just get into it. You're gonna come into a front rack with your weight, and you're just gonna do 3 front squats per side, and then switch and do 3 thrusters per side. All right, so I'm gonna go over the half burpee once you're done. The half burpee is like a regular burpee, except you never stand up and jump. So you would start out on the floor, get down on the floor, and basically what you're just doing is jumping up into a squat. So let's do 3 half burpees. And then everybody's done the Russian twist before. So you can have your feet on the floor, or this is where you're balancing, feet off the floor, and all you're doing is you can have a weight or non-weighted. You're gonna twist towards the side. So let's get 10 unweighted Russian twists. And then who is doing double unders for the conditioning? All right. And who is doing Russian swings for the conditioning? Neither one of you? Okay. So you're gonna do bunny hops, which look like this. When I do my warm-ups at the gym, I call them frog jumps, or you're gonna stand, get into the bottom of your squat with your hands behind your head. So that is a bunny hop. So the two of you who are not jumping, let's get 5 bunny hops, and Lena, you're doing 10 double unders. After everything else, your quads are gonna be killing you on those bunny hops. Just FYI, Johnny and Cody. All right, we're gonna start with the wall sit. This class is gonna run a little bit over. I have a 16-minute clock, 30 and 30. Let's start by coming up to your wall and then sliding down. I will tell you when to go. 10 seconds before that. So everybody get to your wall. I'm gonna start the clock, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30-second wall sit. You're halfway done. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, you guys, Valslide curls are next. You have 15 seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze your hamstrings to come back up. Raise those hips nice and high. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, plyo split squats. Let's start with the right side on the floor. Left is elevated. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Push off that heel to jump up. Fifteen seconds. 2, 1, rest. Next up, other leg. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your chest tall. Don't collapse at the bottom. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, starting at the top of the round with 30-second wall sits. Ten seconds. All right, start to come onto the wall and go. Let's go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Johnny, did you do all your single leg glute bridges on that same side? And okay, you switched off. Okay. All right, you guys, you have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go. Don't come out so far that you can't slide back in or keep your hips high. 3, 2, 1, rest. Back to the split squats. Ten seconds. 2, 1, go. Good, Cody. Much better, Johnny. Fifteen seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Other side, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. When you come down, don't let your heels come off the floor. You guys have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we have 2 more rounds. We're halfway done. Slowly find your way back to the wall. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slide down. Ten seconds, you guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. Hamstring curls are next. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hips are nice and high. 3, 2, 1, rest. Guys, you have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 1, go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Other side. Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, you guys, coming into our last set of each movement, back to the wall slides. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your chest nice and tall. Push into the floor. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last set of hamstring curls. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last two splits, sets of split squats. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. You guys look great. 2, 1, rest. All right, last leg. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice, you guys. All right, so we're gonna have to get into the conditioning right away. Grab a piece of paper and a pen to keep track of your rounds and reps. We're going to start, I'm gonna put the board back up for a second. So it's an 18-minute AMRAP. We're going to do 20 single arm thrusters, 10 and 10, then 20 half burpees, followed by 20 Russian twists, and then finally 20 double unders. Oh, sorry, that's 60 double unders. I made a mistake. Sorry, 60 double unders. Or bunny hops. So Cody and Johnny, you know what that felt like on the plyo. It's gonna feel about the same for the bunny hops.
That burns, but good.
Yeah, it's gonna burn. So that's why I was trying to give you an option for either Russian swings or
How many swings we have to do 60 swings?
Yeah, that's what it
Okay.
says on the thing. Cut it down, because that's gonna take you I feel like that's gonna take you the most time.
Okay.
Okay? Clear, Cody? All right. So does everybody have their pen and paper to keep track? Just a review. You're going to start with a single arm thrusters. Pick a side you're going to start with. Don't forget, use your legs and really punch up, drive up and punch. Okay? All right. Grab whatever weight you're using for the workout. And I'm gonna set my clock for AMRAP. All right, you guys, starting with thrusters. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. More punchy, Cody. Use your legs to drive that kettlebell off your shoulders. Half burpees are next. Good, Johnny. Nice, Lena. You guys are 2 minutes in. Russian twists are next.
Is each tap one, one,
Yes.
two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Nice, Johnny. Let's get to those double unders, Lena. You guys are about 4 minutes in. Good, Johnny. Come on, Cody. Good, Johnny. Come on, Lena. Half burpees. Cody, try to finish a little bit lower on your hips. Nice, Johnny. Good, Lena. Stay on those heels when you come up into your squat. You guys have 10 minutes. Strong punch up, Johnny. Nine minutes left. Stay tall. Good, Lena. Nice, Cody. Keep it tight. You guys have about 7 minutes. Good, Johnny. 6 minutes. Good, Johnny. All right, 5 minutes. Come on, Lena, drive up and punch. You guys, 4 minutes left. Good, Cody. Use your hips. Last 3 minutes, guys. Good, Cody. Come on, Lena. All right, 2 minutes. Nice, Lena. You guys have 90 seconds. Punch, Cody. Nice, Johnny. Come on, Lena. You guys got 45 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. That looked brutal. Lena, it's 8:07. I know you have to go to work. You can sign off if you need to. You guys, if you want to hang out for a few minutes to do a warm up, you can. I'm happy to do it. Let's start out by lying on the floor, arms in push-up position. You're just going to push yourself off the floor, opening up your hips. We did a lot of hip closing today. So let's get 12. Johnny, those bunny hops looked like the worst. I was feeling terrible for you after all the hip closing and opening.
Yeah, yeah. That's quite a challenge.
Yeah. I'm
That's
so
definitely
happy you
close
didn't
to
fall
that,
on your face.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a little twisting. You guys are gonna do a thread the needle. So you're gonna come onto your forearm, elbow behind your head, and you're just gonna reach your elbow to that other arm and open up. Let's do 10 per side. And then last one, you're gonna sit with one leg straight and one leg bent. You're just gonna twist towards that side. Hold that twist for about 10 seconds and then you're gonna switch sides. So twist towards the bent leg. Yeah, sorry, I saw it wrong, Cody. All right.
I gotta say that hip flexor like twist thing that you were showing us yesterday, this one,
Yeah, I love that one.
that became like my favorite move in a day. So good.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would do more hip opening throughout the day. So even couch stretch, right? Or like a modified couch stretch throughout the day where you're in a half kneeling position, right? And then this thigh is gonna get, and then you should feel a nice stretch here. Or you can prop your leg up on the couch and do the same thing. The key is to get your hips tucked under so you feel the stretch on the front. All right, you guys.
Awesome.
You
All right.
don't want to cramp up your hip flex.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye.
You too.
Well,
See you
have a
guys.
good one.